this time. Rams will yield the ball on the point. 22-11, West Valley leading. Thanks for dialing us up here online on the WIAA network. Moore has been another stalwart. Allie Moore with that crank. Coming back, it's the block of Atkinson and Dakota Adams teaming up on the effort by Rachel Erickson. And Samasha Huntley, 23-11. Allie Moore serving for the Rams. Underneath it is Rachel Erickson. The deke shot by Haley Pritchett. A carry by the Rams. 23-12. So coming off the bench, Haley Vick replacing Huntley. Marissa Otteson to serve. Well, they find themselves down by 11 again. That's tough. Carly Reel, not impossible. Atkinson, and underneath the net, the Rams go. This, so much you can do with the body control. As it's a 2-1 game advantage for Sumner. Burns and Edison battle back. Is it too late for them to wake up? And a kill shot by West Valley, 24-13. Jillian Segalini will serve for West Valley. This is game point, but it's also match point. No, it's just game point. You take that 2-1 edge. Feels like this game, though, could determine the eventual winner, doesn't it? Adams off the tip, kept alive by Otteson at the line. York gets it over, surprising the Rams just a bit. They try to rally to set something up to go on the attack. They go far side to Tabor, and it's wide by Tabor. 25-13, game 2 goes to the Rams. And we'll be back with game number 4 after this. West Valley leading Capital by a 2-1 score. Yeah. 25-18, West Valley won the first one. 25-17 the other way, Capital won the second one. And this one was 25-13, West Valley winning. 25-13, yeah. The third is 25-13. Is that good? No, 25 for the home. Oh, game 2 was 17. Yeah. Home being West Valley. Actually, Capital is supposed to be the home team, so. However, do you have it set up? Which way do you have it set up? West Valley. Getting ready to go here in game 2. It'll take a while to count it out, though. No, we're good. you go. Welcome back to Pierce College. Game number 4, a 2-1 game score edge for West Valley, who served behind Allie Moore and get the first point. Our game scores were West Valley taking game 1, 25-18. Cougars storm back, and Moore hits it into the net. 25-17, tying things up at 1 game apiece, and then the Rams just grabbed game 3 by the throat, winning 25-13. Now, every team that's won the game here has done so from the far side court where the Capital Cougars are now. They're going to need to do that to keep alive here and force a game number 5 here in this tournament where it's a best of 5. And showing some footwork of the soccer games, Dakota Adams gets underneath it, but it's 2-1 to the Cougars, the home team on the scoreboard. Huntley scores. Oh, and Dakota Adams showing, yeah, I can put the foot on it like a soccer player, but I'm a volleyball player today. And she knows how to put things away in Hannah Morang. Serving for the Rams, Jillian Segalini, the senior middle hitter and defensive specialist. All tied at 2 here in game number 4. Rams leading 2-1 here in the 2A first round game at Pierce College. WIAA in the 2012 volleyball season. Long effort by Huntley. Going over is Segalini. Down the middle, her opposite number, Haley Vick. The Rams are there and trying to get the winner. It is Erica Crawford with a kill. Well, if you look at the numbers of the players who've contributed, Jillian Segalini, number 13, serving. But it's been Dakota Adams, the leader of the Rams, along with Erica Crawford. Well, coming the other way, it's that gal, Danny Tabor, who gets the kill for the hometown Cougars. 3-3. Vic serving, but she's had a lot of help of Huntley and Rick Erickson. And obviously, we've talked about it being a team game. How they play well together, so critical. 4-3, West Valley leading 2-1 here in game number 4, trying to claim that third and match-deciding game. Adams with the service. Blocked by Morang. And the winner. 5-3, gained that point for West Valley. Well, they had a long way to travel to come here, but going over the mountains from Yakima, not such a big bad deal. From behind, Carly Reel sets to the left. Unable to put it away is Crawford. Here comes the Cougars. Kept alive dramatically and going over in rich style, Allie Moore. And finding that opening spot, Sam York. Kind of a windmill deep, facing the opposite way where she went with the ball. And the spot vacated by Moore on the effort. It's kind of like a tennis rally where you force the other team by playing aggressive. Moore underneath this one. The set by Nathy. Cougars the other way, and there's the opening left for Danny Tabor, who showed power and a pretty nifty eye out there. A sense with all these great ranked and capable teams that everyone's going to go to 5 sets. West Valley wants to put it away right here and now if they can. And an unforced error by Samachia Huntley, who saw an opening and wanted to put it away. Couldn't get the kill shot. West Valley getting the ball back here. Erica Crawford serving 6-5 here in game 4. Huntley underneath this one. They go off the block. Rams are true on that Tabor hit. Over safely is Crawford. Back set. And York, Pritchett keeps it alive off the unsuccessful attempt, but Donnie Tabor gets the winner and kills it on the deke. All tied at 6. Cougars. And it's Hannah Meringue jumping up. 7-6 Cougars now. Serving is Tabor. Getting underneath it. Coming back, Allie Moore. Tabor keeps it alive. From behind the line, she pushes it down the line. Adams gets to it. Moore again. And nice job by Adams on a difficult get. Off the block, it comes back down and goes wide, so the Rams get the point. Tie things up at 7. In comes Jillian Segalini. And also Megan Atkinson. Boy, both these players have played some critical roles for the Rams. Got to have depth in a sport like this. Real with the service. All tied at 7 here in game number 4. Match game for the Rams or an equalizing game for the Cougars? We'll see. Atkinson tries something. York tries something, and it works for York. Sam York, the sophomore setter, saw something and pushed it easily over. Out comes Huntley. In comes Vick. Haley Vick will be at the front line with Marissa Otteson, the sophomore libero, serving for the Cougars, who lead by 1 here in game number 4. Vick. Adams goes over. Nope. She goes over to Allie Moore, who tries to get a winner. Can't kill it. Off the block. It's bumped up by Crawford. And at the net, number 10, Haley Pritchett with the block. And a timeout called with Cougars leading 9-7. Cougars have been quick and to the point in each of their timeouts. West Valley, only one more to go. So an early timeout by Coach Hinckley, who feels like this is an important game to put away. Don't let the Cougars get that large lead. And they come right back through Allie Moore, and you can tell by the celebration that timeout was successful. They have a sense of the moment. Back to serve, Julia Nathy. Her team down by 1. Tabor gets to it. Otteson gives it back to her. Off the net. An awkward play, and Atkinson says, that's me. So Donnie Tabor, the senior leader, doing it for the Cougars. In comes Paige Schieferstein, and she'll be serving the sophomore. 5'9", number 7. 10-8 lead for the Cougs. Moore underneath it. Nathy sets. Adams, the push over and the movement. Real. And knuckling it over is Crawford. Not in the right space. Off the block of Adams and Atkinson. Cougars stay alive. A nice skip by Real. At the court, nobody can be there. Well, sometimes that happens, and the body collisions maybe of concern, but everybody gets up and is okay. 11-8, a 3-point lead for Capital. Behind the service of Schieferstein. So out of the timeout, the Cougars getting the most of it. And Atkinson can't put it away. It's into the nets. 12-8, Capital leads. And this is kind of where they grab the hold of game number 2 to equal things here. They're going to have to win game 4 to force a game 5. Moore underneath. Now they back to Moore. Allie Moore off the block. It goes wide. And 12-9, a 3-point deficit as Allie Moore goes back to serve for West Valley. Leading 2-1, but behinding this critical game. I guess they're all critical, aren't they? Except for the ones you don't have to play or don't get to play. Allie Moore down by 3, ranging left to Sam York. She's been heady all night as well. Nathe back to Erica Crawford, and the point for the Rams. Down, back to within 2, 12-10. Can they rally? Keep that rally going. Keep that streak going. Allie Moore targeting the deep, and a bit of confusion as Marissa Otteson and Paige Schieferstein both went for it. And Coach Zakowski coaching up the Cougars. Talk with both coaches. Boy, what a bright people leading these young people. Real asset in our community to have these sporting and other interscholastic activities. And a tight game between West Valley and Capital. That's why you love going to tournaments of this sort. Love to see it when the ranked teams produce so well. They've got it right here in the 2A classification, it would appear. Underneath, Erica Crawford sets it up. Adams pushes deep. That might have gone out, but Paige Schieferstein wanted to play it safe. And it's 13-12. In comes Hannah Meringue. She'll take up her spot, replacing Carly Reel. Loading up that front line with Erica Crawford and Dakota Adams. Pitching to serve is Jillian Segalini. Capital on the return. Good effort by Haley Vick. Far side at Crawford, but again, Capital is resilient. They've been that way all day long, and that one, number 14, Danny Tabor, the captain, gets the ball in the hands of Haley Vick as a server, leading by 2, 14-12. Number 13, Jillian Segalini, takes the bench for the Rams. Moore underneath it. Nathe off to Crawford. Erica puts it away and gets the ball back, down by 1. So interrupted by just a bit. Can West Valley battle their way back into the lead? Dakota Adams will serve for the Rams, down by 1 here in game number 4, leading 2-1 in the sets. Over the tape, makes it work on the let. Just let them play. And Burlington Edison is storming back, so no decision yet on who the winner here will face. It's 14-all. And again, Dakota Adams is making a meal at the tape. You saw her hit some in and drop for service there, but she's got 2 winners from the serve line using the tape the other way. A 1-point lead, first lead, and 10 points. And off the tape again, trouble for the Cougars. And the smiles of Erica Crawford and the other Rams as the Cougars will take their first time out here in game 4, trailing West Valley 16-14. Back to action here where West Valley has climbed back to the lead. Dakota Adams serving. Deep she goes to Erickson. Rachel gets it back the other way, and it's her opposite number, Allie Moore. And Hannah Meringue powers it, but good job on the get by Otteson and by Erickson. Erica Crawford. They get it over to Tabor. The Rams stretch their lead to 3, 17-14. Adams continues to serve. We have a winner. The winner here will face Burlington Edison as the Tigers came back. Got the winning set. 25-13 against a Spartan squad that was very tough. So the 4th-ranked team stays alive here. Number 5 and number 7 are tangled. 2-1. Number 5th-ranked Rams lead the Cougars, ranked number 7. But it's only 2 points separating these two. The deep shot by Tabor. And Moraine comes back and drops one in deep. And it's an 18-15 4th game lead as Erica Crawford serves. In position to be the first to 20. Tabor at the net. Can't get it over. 19-15. Crawford continues. And a timeout called. The second one. 19 for West Valley, 15 for Capital.
On our last one, what was the final score?
25-13 West Valley. Back to action here, 19-15 with a 2-1 game score lead. West Valley, ranked number 5, taking on a very tough 7th-ranked Capital Cougars team here. And for the first time, can they pull away with a win? Serving in this direction, back to camera, which I believe is the south end of the court. First one to 20 are the Rams. Erica Crawford continues. And they've had so many people come in, even off the bench, and do good things. Both teams, actually. Julia Nathie alert off the net this time. Vick sets it up. There's that Sam York, and the kill shot by Samachia Huntley. And back to serve is Danny Tabor. To within 3, 20-17, Rams lead. Allie Moore can't get it over, and the Capital Cougars to within 2 of West Valley. Capital scrambling. Adams is there for the Rams, and she has to go over with a bump. York, inside set, long reads the Rams, and it doesn't drop for Capital. 21-18. West Valley gets the ball back. And they're hoping to get the next 4 points as Julia Nathie checks out her body. She got slammed there, and will she stay in? Looks like she's going to. In comes Megan Atkinson. She'll be replacing number 13, or will that be allowed? As the down official, Jason Dennis, double checks the sequencing to make sure it's all good. And the substitution will be allowed. Segaline out, Atkinson in. Atkinson, a junior middle hitter at 6'1". The tallest listed lady in either team here. Ready to serve is Carly Rio. 4 points to go to claim this game. Down by 3, Capital playing with their nails on the edge. And Donnie Tabor says, what do you mean? Cool, calm, collected, a belief in what she knows. Danny Tabor leading with confidence, gets the point and the ball back. Marissa Otteson, the sophomore libero, will serve, only down by 2 here in game number 4 in the important game. And it drops off the block. Erica Crawford. 22-19. Nathay, the setter, serving now. Deep to Tabor. Back set. The runner. Nice effort by Pritchett. Kept alive by Nathay. Over by Crawford. Deep to Otteson. Cougars storming back again. Off the block. Erickson pushing deep as Tabor. Reel is there. And somehow they fashion an attack, but the block is true by Rachel Erickson and Haley Pritchett, and it's 22-20. Capital sending out Pritchett, comes in with Paige Schieferstein, the sophomore outside hitter, will serve, down by 2 here in game number 4. Deep they go. Allie Moore is there. Dakota Adams now crossing court. Oh, and a rare miscue by the leader, Danny Tabor. So it happens to all of them. We talked about that before. Backs to the wall. The Cougars, literally, the wall is back there. Serving to the wall is Allie Moore and the Rams, leading 23-20. Try to claim that they have set and match point. Coming up 24-20, and the fans standing to cheer on the West Valley Rams for that final match-producing win. The winner, Allie Moore, serving long, and good, calm teamwork. 24-21 Capital. Not ready to say goodbye just yet to this game. Serving down by 3. Oh, and trouble. It went across the net. Looked like it might be going wide, but the dive by Crawford making contact. 22 for Capital, 24 for West Valley. And Katie Hinckley wants a timeout now to discuss things for the Rams, who are 1 point away from claiming this match. And the fans for West Valley get into it here as Capital storming back, find themselves within 2, trying to defend this final point. The Rams want to get that final point to take game number 4, which would mean a 3-1 match-winning game score. They set up the rally. The attack the other way by Crawford. All night long, the resilience of the Cougars. And Tabor cranks, and this time she dekes. Erickson off the net, and there's the match winner. No, the point, they say it fell. And it's 24-23, so I miscalled it, folks. Don't get excited back home. It's 24-23, serving against a game and match point. Come the Capital Cougars at the net. Atkinson now with the winner. A dramatic 4th game, 25-23. And West Valley claims a tough match against the Capital Cougars. Number 5 winning over number 4. And the Sportsmanship Award to Carly Reel for West Valley. Our player of the game for the Rams upcoming. And how about Danny Tabor? Chill to the skin as she showed such grit. Her team lost 3-1, but she's our player of the game with great support of the Cougars. But how about number 12, Dakota Adams, who stayed cool, our player of the game as well. Well, by a score of 25-18, losing game number 2, 25-17, and then winning game 3 by a score of 25-13. It was 25-23. The Rams, 3-1, down the Cougars and play in the quarterfinals. Hey, folks, that wraps up our broadcast. For Sue Schroeder, our camera person, our producer, the technical wizard, and Nathaniel Jackson. I'm Tom Smead. Thanks for dialing us up. We'll see you on the next match here in the 2A Volleyball Championships. You're watching the WIAA Network. So long.